Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Libby, Montana. It's James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and the Vows, as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Libby Loggers in volleyball action here. No school today, tomorrow, or Monday, so we're going early, a 4 o'clock. That's senior day here in Libby. Valkyries have 3 matches left on the season. And this one against Libby, and then they'll take on Browning Senior Night coming up on Saturday, and then next Tuesday be on the road to Polson. We'll be also in Polson to broadcast that one for you as well. So pregame brought to you by Averill's Flathead Lake Lodge, where they proudly supported Bigfork athletics since 1945. And I had a chance to sit down and talk with the head coach of the Valkyries, Ariel Stalneck, on pregame, and this is what she had to say.
And welcome to pregame here for the Bigfork Valkyries. They're in Libby to take on the Lady Loggers in volleyball action with head coach Ariel Stalneck of the Valkyries. And in the last couple ones, you played really well. I thought, you beat Sioux Falls. You had redemption in winning at Ronan. You took care of Libby earlier, and you played a tough match. Lost 3-2, but against Whitefish, when you got swept the first time. So talk about how your team is improving and getting better over the season.
I think the thing that's probably pretty crazy is that we're actually running like a different team almost every single game, and so we are now officially at a point where we have Sophia back. No more Piper Linson, so Taylor's our setter full-time all the way around. She's doing an absolute great job stepping into that position. We will have Sophia back, so we've had a couple practices with her. Everything, it's like we went to a tournament last weekend, and we had a bunch of young girls in there at one point, where we only had 2 varsity members and a bunch of JV girls in there, and they still managed to pull out the win in a varsity tournament. And so not only are we have those, like, our bench players are girls that we can look to help us win games, but also, like, our future looks great. We're sitting pretty happy right now.
Well, it's nice to get Sophia back, but on the other side, losing Piper Linson, who's been your setter, the last few years, that's got to be a tough thing. Or tough pill to swallow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely tough. Injuries happen. We're pretty bummed about it, but we're just lucky to have the girls that we have that put in the effort, and so we have somebody to step right into that position. And Taylor's just a sophomore, and she is doing fabulous already. And so looking at the positives of these kind of things, she'll only get better, and she's already doing things that will shock you and surprise you, and she's doing a great job.
Well, yeah, no, I seen that when Sophia went down, and she had to come in and start. I thought she did a phenomenal, great server. Mm-hmm. I mean, in Browning, she brought you back, and you won that one up in Browning, and that catapulted her. But she's an all-around, I think, a really all-around good player. And she can set, she can spike, she can kill it, she can definitely dig and serve.
So our best passer.
Yeah, so she does a great job.
Yeah, we're lucky to have her. And then we're happy to have Sophia back. She's been working her butt off. She's happy to be back, and we're excited to see what today looks like. I mean, we haven't had a game running with this rotation yet, and ideally this is a rotation that we could take all the way to divisionals. You never know, but we are really excited about it. It's a really pretty rotation.
So you guys are 5-4, so in 4th place in the league currently. Mm-hmm. Whitefish is on top, and then I think Polson's in there, and I'm trying to remember if it was Ronan's the other team or whatever.
Sioux Falls is above us right now.
Yeah, but you've beaten Sioux Falls twice.
Yeah, exactly. So ideally we finish in that 3rd spot here. We've got 3 games left, and some of these other teams, it's just until we get to the end, we won't really know exactly where we're sitting. But ideally we get a couple wins underneath our belt, and that'll propel us into that 3rd place spot. If not, then we're ready to play some games next weekend and just roll the punches.
So how was that tournament? I saw a bunch of different little scores. You guys went over to Butte. Missed you guys not being, at home. the kids around for, when we played football on Friday, obviously, but you guys were down in Butte, little tip classic or whatever they call that down there. How was that? I played a bunch of different teams.
Yeah, I mean, it was really great. We did great. I mean, they had some very good teams there. We were right there on the cusp of making that top bracket or making it into the bracket right below. And then there was another bracket. So we made it into that middle bracket. And it was a perfect spot for us to be in because we had so many young girls in. We took a freshman with us. She actually went down with a knee injury. And so then we had to reconvene again and everything. And so by the time we finished, we came into that second bracket, and I knew that'd be a good place for us to be because we could build confidence there. And then we made it to our championship. We were in the first set of our championship game, and the girls were down 12-1, and we came back to win it. But then the actual match we lost, but that game made us better, and that was the last game of volleyball that we've played, and so we're excited to build off of that.
So I'm looking forward to today. Last time you played these guys at home. Libby hasn't won, obviously, on the year, kind of a down season for them. So and learning, we got young kids playing. But talk about what you have to do, Libby. I think maybe I'm not sure if you were happy the last time you played him because I thought you were going to close them out in 3, and he actually went in the 4th. You gave one back. So as a coach, you want to when you can. Yeah. Win them in 3.
Yeah, I mean, we're always happy for a win, but that was a bit frustrating, but it gives you something to work on when it comes down to anything. We worked on a lot of closing drills where we just finish a game. So we took that and we built off of it, and the girls have been doing really good since then, and ideally we can finish in 3 here today, but we're just looking for a win.
Well, I mean, with you guys changing around and stuff and having Sophia back, you see how that all works. Yeah. And you got Taylor now as the full-time setter, so those changes you got to see how they gel and coming into postseason. I see postseason probably not, is it next week or the week after where they have like play-in matches?
So next week there's play-in matches. So if you come in that 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th in the conference, you have a play-in match. If you make that top 3, you don't. So ideally we land in the top 3. But if we don't, we're ready to play. And then the next week, you gotta win out that entire thing. Out of those teams, you have to win and get 4th to go to divisionals. We took that and we built off of it, and the girls have been doing really good since then, and ideally we
Sorry about that interruption,
can
folks.
finish in 3 here today, but we're just looking for a win.
Well, I mean, with you guys changing around and stuff and having Sophia back, you see how that all works. Yeah. And you got Taylor now as the full-time setter, so those changes you got to see how they gel and coming into postseason. I see postseason probably not, is it next week or the week after where they have like play-in matches?
So next week there's play-in matches. So if you come in that 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th in the conference, you have a play-in match. If you make that top 3, you don't. So ideally we land in the top 3. But if we don't, we're ready to play. And then the next week, you gotta win out that entire thing. Out of those teams, you have to win and get 4th to go to divisionals. And ideally we go to divisionals no matter what, and then we play some volleyball. It'll be good.
Yeah, divisionals is in Olsen, correctly? Okay, so well, we got today's game, so I'm looking forward to that. Then I'll cover you guys on Tuesday when you play at Polson, and then Saturday at home will be senior night. So everybody comes out and support our seniors as we celebrate them and honor them, in that match when we take on Browning. So I look for, you could take these next three, definitely,
That's the goal.
pay back to Polson, obviously. But
last time we played Polson, Sophia went down, so it'll be nice to play them again and with our full team.
Well, and I think that really changed the dynamics when she went down. The air was uplifted, you can tell.
Well, we just had to have a whole new rotation. We've never practiced, and we had to throw a girl in the middle that's hasn't played middle in over a year, and she did good. But now we're back into our rotation that we really like and works really well for us. So, hopefully.
Okay, we won't talk too much about postseason. We can take this one at a time. Yeah, you take care of things. I'll be upstairs. And you can come visit me. Bring somebody with me, with you. I could talk to
after the game.
I could give them a chance to, get interviewed. I think the kids like that. But
they do.
I get a chance to talk to you. And
awesome.
Good luck today, and go Vols.
Thank you. Go Vols.
All right, Coach Ariel Stalneck on the pregame show here. I had a phone call in the middle of that on my phone. The recording, and. We're about 4 minutes or so getting ready for first serve as the Valkyries here in Libby to take on the Lady Loggers. Loggers are 0-8. Valkyries are 5-4, currently in fourth place in the league. But like Coach said, they got some matches to play. Should be able to take care of business today. Browning, they beat them 3-1 in Browning. Lost to Polson earlier in the season, so a chance to get one back there the last 3 games of the season. We go Thursday, Saturday, and Tuesday. I'll be broadcasting that other one from Polson on Tuesday. Senior night, want to see you all out there to support our seniors and support the Valkyries coming up on Saturday, this Saturday as well. 1 o'clock, 2:30, and 4 o'clock are the matches. All right. I'll take a short break and be back with the starting lineups here from Libby, Montana. It's the Valkyries taking on the Lady Loggers here in volleyball action on a Thursday. All right, welcome back to Libby, Montana. Valkyries get ready to take on the Lady Loggers in volleyball action. Get ready for the first serve here shortly. And the starting lineup brought to you by Bigfork Harvest Foods for all your grocery needs and a cleaning amazing bakery in Delhi. 8111 Highway 35 in Bigfork. 837-5010 here in Libby. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vows with you. Starting lineup, first of all, for the Libby Lady Loggers, a right side hitter at 5'7", senior number 3, Molly Gotham. Number 16 is a 5'5" setter. She's a freshman. 16 is Riley Delmas. And a 5'3" outside hitter, senior number 6, Miley Rayom. At 5'3", the libero, senior number 23, Addie Gilden Vinson. At 5'9", outside hitter, junior number 15, Peyton Wagner. At 5'8", middle hitter and middle blocker, senior number 17, Lindy McElmurray. And then a 5'8", middle blocker, junior number 10, Phoenix Vincent. Head coaches Sam Hanna, this is by Angie Houston and Lindsay Beatty. Now for the Valkyries, their starting lineup, like I said, Piper Linson is out with the injury, so here we go. The libero, a 5'5", senior, number 88, Tessa Troyer. Opposite sides hitter at 5'6", junior number 1, Natalie Vick. At 5'7", junior outside hitter, number 3, Ava Jo Davy. The setter is going to be 5'9", sophomore, number 6, Taylor Hallett. At 5'8", junior outside hitter, number 7, Gracie Sari. The captain at 5'9", junior middle blocker, number 8, Piper Lee. And then finally at 6'1", middle blocker, senior, number 10, Sophia Lettingham. For the Valkyries, head coach Ariel Stolnick. Assisted by Josh Feller. And then the other assistant is Ellie Jort stepping in as Logan Swenson, got married, is now Logan Epperly, as she got married last Saturday, so I think she's off on her honeymoon. All right, we're going to do the national anthem. We'll stay right here as we do that here. And I'll let you listen as the Libby Pep Band plays the national anthem. All right, the Libby High School Pep Band playing the national anthem. As the Valkyries get ready to go, they're going to do the starting lineups here, and I already gave those to you. So a little bit of change in lineup, but without Linson, but Hallett going to lead the setter, and good having Sophia back for the Valkyries. And first serve will be brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. What's keeping you from getting fit with this? Gas passes, personal training, Pilates, 850 Holt Drive, Bigfork, Montana, 837-2582. And Doug and Nancy Malum and the gang at the Bigfork Athletic Club. The officials getting introduced, and
now for your starting lineup for the visiting Bigfork Valkyries. Starting outside hitter, a 5'6" junior, number 1, Natalie Vick. Starting outside hitter, a 5'7" junior, number 3, Ava Davy. Starting at center, a 5'9" junior
Valkyries getting introduced, and we'll get underway. So this is crucial, these last three matches, as Coach talked about on the pregame show, getting set. You want to be in the top three. Top three automatically are going to advance to divisionals, which will happen in Polson. If you finish 4 through 7, then you got play-in matches that will happen on Thursday, I believe, of next week is when that is temporarily set up. I think that's 4 versus 7, 5 versus 6, and then the winners will play each other and get into the divisional tournament. So with 4 from each going to the divisional. So we'll take care of things, and we'll look at things today here in Libby, Montana, as the Valkyries get ready to take on the Lady Loggers here. About ready to first serve here. So Libby getting introduced here, and then we'll get underway here from Libby. 406-270-7384. You can text me out there. Let me know that you're listening in. Or you can chat with me on the YouTube channel. I already put in there Go Vals. So put something in there. I can see your chat. So let's see who's listening out there. So we're about ready. The introductions are done. We're ready to get underway here in Libby. Hopefully I can keep up with the action here on the names. So I got to get Lenningham is back. So a little bit different starter. So just tell you, the Vikings have a bye week this way in football. They're all done with their season, 4-4. They'll have to wait till find out what goes on with the games tomorrow night to determine about postseason. They have a shot, outside shot, depending on what goes on with the matches or the games. Excuse me, on Friday night. Won't know anything until Saturday on that. For soccer, Valkyries soccer in Columbia Falls is semifinals. They take on the Wildcats at 1 o'clock up in Columbia Falls. If you want to make it up there, watch part of that, then head down to the gym and watch the Valkyries senior night. That's what I'm going to do because I have to try to be in both places, but they tied Columbia Falls both times. So in their matches this season. So this will not end in a tie. Trust me. Because they have to have a winner. We're ready to serve here. Getting underway. Number 16, Riley Delmas, is serving for the Lady Loggers here. First serve again brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. Sorry, gets it out. Howlett going to set up the lefty. Vic cross court. Spike. Dug out. Libby. Communication between 3 and 16. That's Gotham. And 16. Delmas, who was going to get it, drops on Libby's side. So it'll be a side out and point for Bigfork on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Ava Jo Davy to serve for the Valkyries. Deep serve, dug out by the libero. 16, Delmas, spike, dug out by Bigfork from the back row. A nice kill, if you will. Or spike there by Davy, dug out by Libby, gets it across. Hallett's going to set up. Piper Lee spikes it cross court. And goes out of play, side out to Libby at a point we're tied at 1 apiece. So serving, number 6, Riley Raymond, dug out. Howlett's going to set it up. Piper Lee spikes it down dug out by Damas. And they're going to call a double hit on Libby. So side out point, and Sophia letting him in for the Valkyries for the libero. Troyer in the front row. And number 8, Piper Lee to serve for the Valkyries. Deep serve. Dug out by libero. Cross. Davy, Howlett. Going to set up. Sorry gets blocked at the net by McElmurray. And a point side out to Libby, and McElmurray will serve for the Lady Loggers. We're tied at 2. Service by McElmurray. Troyer digs it out. Howlett, back serve, Vic. Nice set. Dug out. McElmurray. Number 6 going to get it across into the net. She hits it. That's Rayom into the net for Libby. So side out point for Bigfork. And the lefty, Natalie Vick, to serve for Bigfork. Nice jump serve. A little deep by Natalie. And substitution for Bigfork. Number 5, Cassie Schlitt will come in and replace Vick in the back row. And looks like number 3, Molly Gotham, will serve for Libby, tied at 3. Service deep. Dug right to her. Cross-court spike by Gracie. Sorry. As Schlitt feeds it to Hallett. Sorry with a kill. Cross-court. And point side out to Bigfork, 4-3. And Sorry will serve for the Valkyries. Sorry, deep serve. Dug out by the libero. Vincent gets it across. Davy. Howlett going to set up Davy. Davy going to spike it down. Oh, in the court. Past the libero. Vincent. And point for Bigfork, 5-3. Sorry. Gracie serving for Bigfork. 5-3 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Here from Libby. Sorry, jump serve. Nice jump serve. Vincent will dig it out. Cross court. Spiking it down. Sorry, dig. Nice dig. Howlett going to set up Davy. Davy with a spike. Down the line is good. On the Howlett set. Dug out by Schlitt for Bigfork. And Sorry serving up 6-3 now. Sorry. Jump serve is just deep. And out by Sorry. And side out to Libby, 6-4 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Early in the first. Go best of 5. I'll give you earlier action later on the break when we get a timeout. Service right into the net. Number 15, Wagner. Peyton Wagner serves it into the net for Libby. Side out to Bigfork. Lettingham will go out. Number 8, Piper Lee back in, and Troyer to serve for Bigfork. Service. Dug out. Over in to the stands by number 15, Wagner. Service by Troyer, dug out. 16 on the set, spike, dug out by Schlitt. Howlett, Troyer. Vincent will get it up. Spike, too long and too strong by number 6, Rayom for Libby. Side out point for Bigfork, 9-4. Or actually a point. Troyer continues to serve for the Valkyries. Dug out by Libby. Up, pushes it over. Troyer gets down. Howlett will take it and spiking it. Sorry. Spike blocked. That's Piper Lee and Ava Jo Davy with the spike for Bigfork. They're up 10-4. Tressa Troyer. Nice serve. 16 on the set. Libby gets it over. Piper Lee, Howlett, spike. And say Davy was in the net on the spike as Howlett set, short set her. And point for Libby. Vincent serving the libero. Sorry. Howlett. Sorry, we'll have to just get it across. McElmurray. Cross court. Spiking in the net is Rayom on the set by 16. Delmas, their setter. And this sophomore. Howlett to serve as Natalie Vick comes back in for Bigfork in the front court. Howlett, deep serve. Nice at the net. Blocked by Vick. And that block Libby can't control as McElmurray tries to dig it out into the net and point for Bigfork. Up 12-5 here in the first. Taylor Howlett, nice deep serve. Dug out. McElmurray side, dug out by Davey. Howlett going to set up Davey. Davey left side, spikes it down the middle. It's good. Inside the backcourt line by 2 feet. And point for Bigfork, 13-5. Here up by 8. And Howlett will continue to serve for the Valkyries. 13-5 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Dug out by Libby. Delmas across and out of bounds by Rayom of Libby. So another point for Bigfork. And Libby will take a timeout here with the first as the Valkyries lead 14-5 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. In earlier action, it was the C team losing 3-0 as some girls were missing from that one. In JV action, it was 3-0, the JV Valkyries winning. I'll be back after this timeout with the conclusion of the first best of 5 here from Libby. Well, that's a quick timeout. We're back here. A 1 minute timeout. And Howlett serving up 14-5 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard service. Dug out. Delmas. McElmurray will hit it across. Sorry. And Howlett will get it across after Troyer passes it. Delmas gets it across. Piper Lee. Cross court kill by Davey, and out of bounds by number 1 in the match. Bella Meyer for Libby now. Howlett serving. Service, nice. And 23, Addie Gilden Vincent. Her bump goes into the net, so another point for Bigfork, up 16-5, up by 11 here in the first. Howlett continues to serve. Dug out by Libby. Delmas. Cross court there by Rayom. And sorry, dies for it, but can't quite get to it. Gotham will come in for Meyer for Libby. Number 16, Delmas serving. Howlett from Davey. Davey will get it over. Off of Libby. Over the back line and out of play, and point side out to Bigfork now. Joe Davies serving up 17-6 here in the first. They played at 25 and best of 5 overall for the match. Davey, deep serve, nice. Dug out by the libero, but into the stands by Vincent. And point for Bigfork, 18-6. Davey serving. Nice jump serve. Dug out. Delmas. Gotten across there by Gotham. Spike. Piper Lee. Put back by Libby. Howlett will get it. Davey. Gracie, sorry. Cross court. Out of play. Point for Libby inside out. Rayom to serve for Libby. Down 18-7 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Davey will dig it out. Howlett sets up Vic. Vic spikes it. right in the block, and it drops on Libby's side for point for Bigfork. Troyer will come out. Lettingham will come in the front line, 19-7, and Piper Lee serving for Bigfork. Deep serve. Vincent, Libero, Delmas, and Libby will get it across. Lettingham just sets it up. Spike down, dug out by Piper Lee. Bigfork gets it across. Sophia right there to block it. Libby gets it across, and out of play by Wagner for Libby. And Piper Lee will continue to serve up 20-7. Oh, Piper serve, jump serve into the net. And Troyer will come back in for Piper Lee in the back line. 20-8 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Serving is Lindy McElmurray for the Lady Loggers. Service, Troyer. Howlett, Vick gets it across. Dug out by Gotham. Delmas, Gotham will get it across. Dug out by Davey. Up to the net, and Howlett can't get to it on the pass by Davey. Point to Libby. McElmurray continues to serve. Service. Drops it across in front of Gracie Sari. And an ace for McElmurray. Sari. Troyer. Howlett gets it across. Dug out by Libby. Delmas. Spike. Too strong by 16. Delmas. Or check that. Number 10. Sorry. Vincent with the spike out of play. Side out to Bigfork. Natalie Vick to serve. Let's see what she does here. The lefty. Nice serve. Now Delmas will set it. Get in the cross is Gotham. Davey going to set up. Sorry just drops it across. Down. Libby digs it out. Vincent will get it across. Davey. Howlett. So Fitty Lettingham down the line. Libby digs it out. Delmas. Natalie Vick. Howlett. Davey spikes it. Down the line, but goes out of bounds. And point side out to Libby. 21-11. Valkyries up by 10 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Number 3, Molly Gotham serving for Libby now. Deep serve. Troyer will take it. Howlett. Sorry. Off the block, out of bounds, off of Vincent. And point, Phoenix Vincent, that is, for Bigfork. Here will serve. Schlitt also in the match for Bigfork at this time. That's a Troyer. Nice serve. Dug out by Meyer. Spiking it. Gracie Sari makes the decision last time. Libby. Oh, Piper Lee tried to get it across as Howlett gives it to her and just hits the net and drops on Bigfork side. So side out point for Libby. 23-14. Here in the first. Deep serve by the libero, Addie Gilden Vincent, and game point here in the first, 24-14, as Natalie Vick comes back in for Schlitt, and Taylor Howlett serving. Nice deep serve. Vincent digs it out. Delmas, spike, cross, and in by Rayome. 24-15. And number 3, Molly Gotham will come in for 1, Bella Meyer for Libby. Delmas serves. Davey, Howlett, setting up Davey. Davey spikes. Off of Libby. It's going to go. No, Libby able to save it. They got to get it across. Troyer. Nice. Natalie Vick getting it across and not running into the net. Troyer. Taylor. Howlett. And the spike by Piper Lee just out beyond the end line. 24-16. Delmas serving. Davey Howlett going to set up Vic. Vic the spike. Partially blocked. Delmas. Rayon blocked. Delmas. They get across. McElmurray. Howlett gets it back, sets it to Natalie Vick. Too close to the net. She can't get it across. So point for Libby at 24-17. And Delmas, the setter, serving. Service. Davey Howlett. Davey will get it across. Dug out. Delmas. Gotham will get it across. Howlett going to set up Ava Joe Davey. Davey. Vincent will dig it out. Delmas. Cross. Sorry. Howlett. And point for Bigfork down the line. Lift. It's 25-17 in the first. Over Libby. And we'll be back after this timeout with game number 2, best of 5 here from Libby, Montana, as the Valkyries take on the Libby Lady Loggers. I'll be back after this timeout. All right, we're back here ready for game number 2, best of 5. Tessa Troyer to serve for Bigfork here as the Valkyries win the first one, 25-17 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And Tessa Troyer serves the ace right on the back line on her first serve, and 1-0 here on your Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. And Troyer, the libero, serving for the Valkyries. Troyer, deep, dug out by Libby. Delmas spiked across. It's too strong by Rayon for Libby. Point to Bigfork at 2-0. And Troyer serving for the Valkyries. Nice serve. Nice ace serve right down the middle. As 15, Wagner tries to dig it out and can't for Libby. 3-0 now here on your Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard. And Troyer serving again. Nice deep serve. Wagner dug out by Vincent, the libero. Libby will get it across. Davey, blocked. Troyer will dig it out. Davey again knocks it down off the hands. Vincent will dig it out for Libby. They'll get it across. Davey. Howlett. Piper Lee off the block. Libby will dig it out. Get it across. Sorry, in the back line digs it out. Howlett going to set up. Lee again. Lee this time spiked off of Vincent. Digs it out. Gotham. Across. Schlitt. Davey. Hits it across off the set by Howlett. Blocked by Howlett. Delmas tries to get it across. She got blocked first. Libby able to recover. Then she tries to get it across, or Rayom, and into the net. As Howlett's right there, 4-0 out here. Big Fork. Tessa Troyer. Dug out by McElmurray, digs it out. Troyer digs it out. Piper Lee. Sorry, we'll get it across for Big Fork. Dug out by Libby. Delmas. Down the line on the spike. Rayom for Libby. And they get a side out 4-1 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Piper Lee off the hands on the spike. And side out point for Big Fork. Natalie Vick back in the front court for Schlitt. Cassie Schlitt, the sophomore, getting some varsity action. Taylor Howlett to serve. Howlett, deep serve. Ace right down the middle between the libero and Rayom for Taylor Howlett. 6-1 here on your Big Fork Harvest Food scoreboard here from Libby, Montana. James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals. 406-270-7384. You can text me, let me know you're listening. Vincent digs it out. Rayom, spike, Gotham, dug out by Troyer. Howlett, spike into the net by Davey. Just a little bit too far back away from the net to try to spike that one was Ava Joe. And Rayom serving for Libby. Nice deep serve over the head of Troyer. Side out to Big Fork, 7-2. And Davey to serve for Big Fork. Jump serve. Dug out by Vincent Libero. Delmas spiked by Gotham. Gotham left-handed. Spikes into the net for Libby and point for Big Fork, 8-2. And Davies continues to serve for the Valkyries. Nice deep serve, dug out by Vincent. Delmas, Vincent from the back row, left-handed. Dug out by Davey. Howlett, blocked. Davey, Howlett. And Natalie Vick tries to get it to it and get it across, but she can't get around Howlett at the net. It'll drop on Big Fork's side for a point, side out to Libby at 8-3 now. McElmurray serving. Davey, Howlett, popping across is Vick. Vick, just a little blooper across and scores the point for Big Fork. Lettingham comes back in. Troyer goes out. Piper Lee will serve for Big Fork, up 9-3. Piper Lee. Communication. Ace right down the middle between two Lady Loggers, Delmas and the libero, Addie Vincent. And Piper Lee to serve, up 10-3 now. Nice deep serve. Dug out. Vincent will get it. Libby will get it across. Gracie Sorry. Howlett serves it. Sorry gets it across. Libby. Dug out by Davey in the backcourt. Howlett. Vick. Vick off the block. Goes out of bounds on Libby's side. So point for Big Fork. And a nice job there by Natalie Vick, up 11-3, up by 8. Piper Lee serving on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Piper Lee Oh, into the net, just the top of the net. Almost got it across. She'll have a seat for a moment. Tessa Troyer will come in the backcourt, or the back line, for Bigfork. Here, side out to Libby. 11-4. Gotham to serve. Sorry. Howlett. Davey with the spike from the backcourt. Hits the net, then drops on Libby's side for the point. Up 12-4 and a side out for Bigfork. Bella Myers checks in for Gotham for Libby and the lefty. Natalie Vick serving for the Valkyries. Up 12-4. They're up by 8. Oh, nice. Right down the line, Natalie Vick. Right up she's serving from the left side, takes it right up the line and drops it right on the line. Now she'll go from the right side. Jump serve. Just hits it into the net. And coming in for her is Cassie Schlitt in the back line. And Natalie Vick will take a break. Side out to Libby, point 13-5. Libby's serving. Troyer will dig it out. Lettingham, way back. Got Libby out of position. Stuck it in the court where they were leaving a space. And a point for Bigfork. Gracie Sorry to serve. 14-9, up by 9. Sorry, jump serve down the line. Vincent will dig it out. And across as Riom hits it into the net for Libby. Sorry serving for Bigfork. Nice serve by Sorry. Dug it out. Spike it. And that was Phoenix Vincent with the spike. Or the kill. She'll go out. And McElmurray will come in. Side out 15-6 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Vincent to serve the libero. Troyer. And McElmurray knocks it down as Troyer's bump goes right to the net. So point for Libby, 15-7 now. Vincent serving, the libero, the lefty. Schlitt. Howlett back, Lettingham. Off the attempted block by Libby. Out of bounds and point for Bigfork. Piper Lee will come in. Lettingham will go out. And Troyer will serve for the Valkyries. Deep serve dug out by Vincent. Delmas. Schlitt will get it. Howlett. Piper Lee on the spike. Inside the back line. And a point for Bigfork. They're up by 10 now. 17-7 here in the second. They won the first one 25-7. Troyer continues to serve for Bigfork. Vincent will dig it out. Delmas. McElmurray blocked. Comes back at her, hits it out of bounds. Off of McElmurray for Libby, and point for Bigfork, 18-7 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Troyer down the line, nice serve. Dug out by Delmas. McElmurray gets it across. Piper Lee. Howlett going to set up. Ava Davey behind her. Delmas. And jumping up, knocking it down is Davey. Right at the net by Libby. And Libby will take a timeout here in the second as they trail 18-7 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard after losing the first. So timeout here from Libby, Montana, and I'll be back after this timeout. All right, back in Libby, up 19-7 now here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. And Tessa Troyer serving for the Valkyries as they're up by 12. The second, Troyer Libby will dig it out. Delmas. Spike across. Dug out by Davy. Howlett. Piper Lee gets it across. Libby will dig it out. And gets it across. Was Libby Howlett setting up Davy. Davy spikes it. Vincent will dig it out. Delmas. Davy. Howlett. Davy. Too strong over the back line by Ava Davy. And side out point for Libby as Gotham will come in for Meyer for the Lady Loggers. Serving deep. Dug out by Sari. Howlett. Davy. Off the block, out of bounds, and point side out to Bigfork on Ava Joe Davies' block. Slip will come out, and number 1, Natalie Vick back in the front line for the Valkyries. 20-8 here on a Bigfork Harvest Foods scoreboard. Service by Howlett. Libby will dig it out. Ending it too long is number 15, Wagner. And too strong. Point for Bigfork, 21-8 here in the second. Howlett serving. Nice serve dug out by Libby. Getting it across is Gotham. Sorry. Howlett. Vick with the spike. Off the hands of Wagner. And point for Bigfork on the spike. I call it a spike, a kill, if you will, says Taylor Howlett. 22-8. Spike, kill, it all does the same. Howlett serving. Nice deep serve back corner. Dug out by Libby. Vincent from the back line. Troyer. Howlett. Boom. Vincent digs it out on the Davy spike into the net as McElmurray and Rayom try to dig it out. Point to Bigfork, 23-8, up by 15 here in the second. Howlett serve. Libby will dig it out. Wagner. Delmas. Troyer digs out the spike. Howlett. Natalie Vick hits it out with the left hand. Past Vincent on the end line. And point for Libby, side out, 23-9. Service, Troyer into the bench. So an ace for Libby. Number 6, Miley Rayom, and she'll serve again. Sorry. Howlett gets it. Natalie Vick, nice spike. Dug out, Vincent will get it up. Cross, Gotham. Davy, sorry. Howlett gets it across. Vincent, Delmas, let up, spike. Dug out by Sari. Howlett, Davy, going to put in the back corner. Dug out by Rayom. Spiking across. Hits the net on the spike by Wagner and drops on Bigfork side. And a point, for Libby. 23-11 now. Here in the second. Rayom to serve. Davy. Piper Lee. Davy just get it across. McElmurray. Delmas. McElmurray. Dug out by Sari. Sari going to get it across the net and drops it on the Libby side. It's 24-11. Game point here in the second for Bigfork. And Ava David to serve. Jump serve. Handled by Libby. Delmas. Gotham spikes. Dug out by Howlett. Piper Lee tries to spike it. Dug out by Davy. They get it across for Bigfork. Back and forth asking. Gotham. Natalie Vick. Howlett. Sets up Gracie Sorry. Too strong. And point for Libby. Side out at 24-12. They double up Libby here in the second. And McElmurray to serve. Service. Troyer. Howlett. Sorry. Gets it across. Dug about Rayom. Delmas. Spike. Too strong by number 15, Wagner. out of bounds and point to Bigfork, 25. I believe it's 25-15. Bigfork wins the second. 25-17 the first, 25-15 in the second, and we'll go to the third. I'll take a timeout here from Libby. Montana's Valkyries win the first two and up 2-0 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard from Libby, Montana. All right, welcome back to Libby. Valkyries win the first two, best of 5, and we head to the third. Libby will have the serve. And the front court, it's Lenningham, and Howlett for Bigfork. In the back court, it is Schlitt, Troyer, and Davey. And Delmas to serve. Davey will dig it out. The serve, Howlett's going to set up. Sorry. Nicks it across. Libby dives for it. And out of play. Delmas hits it. It'll be side out point to Bigfork. And Gracie, to serve for the Valkyries, up 1-0 here on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here in the third. Serve. Nice deep serve. Dug out by Rayom. Nice dig out by McElmurray. Spikes it. Back and forth action. Cross. Off of Davey on the spike there by Gotham. Little back and forth, not really controlling the ball. And side out to Libby. We're tied at 1 apiece. And serving is number 6, Miley Rayom for Libby. Will dig it out. Howlett going to set up Lenningham. Lenningham gets it across. It drops off the attempted block there by McElmurray. And on Libby's side, so point for Bigfork. And Piper Lee will come back in for Lenningham in the front court. Troyer serving. Dug out. Troyer will get the return. Howlett. Davey. Too strong by Ava Jo Davey on the spike. And side out point for Libby. We're tied at 2. Number 10, Phoenix Vincent back in for Libby. McElmurray to serve. Schlitt. Howlett. Piper Lee. Blocked. And Piper Lee gets blocked again, but this block goes out of bounds. So a point for Bigfork as it goes out of bounds here. And serving is Taylor Howlett. Howlett Dug out by Vincent for Libby and goes out of bounds and point for Bigfork. Howlett continues to serve up now 4-2 here in the third on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Howlett serve, nice deep serve. Vincent Libero, Delmas. Vincent, sorry. Davey gets it over. Dug out by Libby. Blocked there by Piper Lee. Libby digs it out. Delmas gets it across. Lee. Howlett. Davey. Blocked. Tessa Troyer gets it across. They're going to say 4 hits, and she hits it in the net for Bigfork. So this will get it across. So side out point to Libby at 4-3 here in the third. Gotham with the serve. Sorry. Into the stands. Libby ties it at 4 apiece. And number 3, Molly Gotham serving for the Lady Loggers. Service into the net. So side out to Bigfork. Meyer will come in for Gotham. And Ava Davey to serve for Bigfork, up 5-4 here in the third. Nice deep serve. Vincent will dig it out. Delmas spiked across and drops in on the spike. There by number 15, Wagner with a kill. Drops on the end line for Libby. We're tied at 5 apiece here in the third period. Best of 5. And Wagner to serve. Wagner, service right in the top of the net. Point back to Bigfork and side out up 6-5. Piper Lee to serve. Lettingham will come back in for the libero. Troyer. Piper Lee, deep serve, nice serve. And Vincent will knock it across. Phoenix Vincent for Libby. On the return right down in the middle of Bigfork's side for a point. 6-6 now. And she will serve. Will Phoenix Vincent. Over from the left side. Serves this one out of bounds. And libero will come back in for her. That's Addie Gilden Vincent. And Slit will come in to serve for Natalie Vick. Service in the net by Schlitt. And back in for Libby. Molly Gotham will replace Bella Meyer. Service. Troyer diving for it is Sorry. And an ace there by number 16, Delmas, their setter. And she'll serve again for Libby. The Loggers have the lead now, 8-7. Service. Troyer. Howlett. Lettingham. Spikes. Too strong. Sophia's got to get her timing back after being injured and out for a while. And Libby up 9-7. Delmas serving. Davey. Howlett. Sorry. Spike. Dug out by Vincent. Blocked by Bigfork. Lettingham and Howlett right there on the spike of Libby. And point to Bigfork. At 9-8 now. They trail by 1. Sorry serving. Down the line. Nice deep serve. Brought up by Wagner. Set up. Blocked. It's Lettingham and Howlett blocking the lefty Molly Gotham. And a point for Bigfork. We're tied at 9. Sorry serving. Service by Sorry. Nice deep serve. Libby handles it. Let's get it across. Troyer in the backcourt. Howlett, Lettingham just spikes it, dinks it across, falls on Libby's side as it bounces around. And a point for Bigfork. They're back up 10-9. Sorry, serving. Cross. Davey. Howlett back to Davey. Davey going to spike it. Blocked. Howlett going to set up Davey. Davey going to put it back off of Libby. Libby Vincent gets it across. Howlett going to set up Sophia. Libby digs it out, but it goes out of play off of Wagner as she hits it back across the net out the left side and out of bounds. A point for Bigfork, 11-9 now. Sorry. Service. Nice serve. Wagner. Delmas. Spike. Troyer digs it out. Gotham with the kill. Dug out by Troyer, but into the net. Bigfork couldn't handle it. It's 11-10 now. And Rayom will serve for Libby. Sorry. Howlett will. Sophia Lettingham gets it across. Vincent. Delmas. Gotham. Dug out by Sorry. Howlett. Davey. Back corner. Dug out by Libby. Across. Davey. Howlett. Davey off the spike. Dug out by Vincent. Delmas. Wagner will get it across. Schlitt. Howlett. Lettingham. Just a bit strong on that timing, swinging that. But just keep swinging there, Sophia. 11 apiece here in the third. On your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard, Rayom serving for Libby. Schlitt digs it out. Howlett. Davey off the spike. Dug out. And getting a piece of it was number 17, McElmurray, but Libby couldn't handle it. Falls on their side. Point for Bigfork. They're up 12-11. And Troyer in to serve. Piper Lee back in the front line for Bigfork. Troyer. Wagner. Wagner going to get it across. Dug out by Davey. Howlett. Piper Lee off the spike. Vincent. Davey. Howlett. Piper Lee dug out by Gotham. DeMoss. Wagner off the spike. Piper Lee digs it out. Then Troyer tries to get it up with her foot. Kicks in the face of Piper Lee. And McElmurray to serve. Side out. We're tied at 12. Libby and Bigfork. Howlett. Piper Lee. Cross court. McElmurray digs it out. Delmas. Vincent will get it across. Schlitt. Howlett. Piper Lee. Too strong down the line. Libby takes the lead 13-12 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard here in the third. Bigfork won the first two. McElmurray serving. Oh, Schlitt. Howlett gets it across. Libby. McElmurray. Schlitt. Howlett. Spiked. Dug out by McGrath. Or Gotham, excuse me. Off the block of Howlett. And Schlitt can't get to it. 2-point lead by Libby here in the third, 14-12 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. McElmurray serving. Schlitt, Howlett, Piper Lee back, dug out by Rayom. And the spike by Gotham into the net low. Side out to Bigfork. Natalie Vick will come in for Schlitt. Natalie Vick on the front line. Bigfork down by 1, 14-13. Taylor Howlett serving. Wagner will dig it out. Delmas. Spike and cross. Howlett. Vick. Dug out by Delmas. Rayom. Gotham. Davey. Howlett. Davey. Dug out by Gotham. Libby digs it out. Natalie Vick gets it across. Dug out by Sorry. Howlett. Natalie Vick off the spike. She kills it, and Wagner hits it in the net. Can't handle the kill there by Natalie Vick. We're tied at 14 apiece on your Flathead Lake Glide scoreboard. Howlett serving. What? Howlett going to set up Piper Lee. Piper Lee spike in the net as a dig by Troyer to Howlett to Lee. Inside out to Libby. Molly Gotham to serve for Libby. Up by 1, 15-14. Sorry. Piper Lee. Howlett gets it across. Dug out by Vincent. Delmas. And spiking it out of bounds is number 10, Phoenix Vincent. And number 1, Bella Meyer will come in for Molly Gotham. Ava Jo Davy serving it, tied at 15 apiece. Jump serve. Dug out there by Rayom. Delmas put it across. Dug out Troyer. Natalie Vick spike on the set by Howlett goes out of bounds. 16-15. Back and forth here in the third. And Peyton Wagner to serve for Libby, up by 1, 16-15 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Wagner right between Troyer and Davy. And Bigfork will take a timeout, trailing by 2 here in the third after winning the first 2 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. 17-15, Libby leads here in the third. And I'll take a timeout and be right back. All right, we're back here in Libby. Libby leads the third one, 17-15, after the Valkyries won the first 2. And serving is Wagner for the Lady Loggers. Service. Davy, Howlett. Piper Lee just got to get it across. Dug out by Libby. Libby put it, Vincent. Dug out by Davy. Howlett. And into the net is Bigfork. Howlett, as he tries to set up that pass too close to the net. 18-15. Wagner serving. And they let that one go. I thought the one before might be out, but they let that one go. It goes deep. Piper Lee to serve, letting him back in for Bigfork. They're down by 2 here in the third. Piper Lee off of the shoulder of Rayom, and an ace for Piper Lee within 1 at 18-17 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Lee, another serve, nice strong serve. Delmas setting up Vincent, blocked. Sorry, and Lettingham at the net, blocked that one on the spike there by Phoenix Vincent. They are tied at 18. Piper Lee serving for Bigfork. Nice deep serve dug out by Libby. Nice dig. Double hit. Looked like Taylor Howlett digs it out. Davy and Natalie Vick can't get it across. Troyer will come back in for Piper Lee. Phoenix Vincent is served for Libby. And too strong. Side out back to Bigfork, tied at 19. Who's going to win this third one? As Natalie Vick will serve for the Valkyries. Nice serve right down the line. Vincent will dig it out. Delmas. Rayom. Dug out by Davy. Howlett. Sorry with the spike. And side out to Bigfork is just too strong. Vic will go out. Schlitt will come in for Bigfork. 2019 Libby. And Gotham will come back in for Meyer for Libby. Delmas to serve. Troyer Howlett, Lettingham gets that one in. Nice job. Lettingham's kill right on the back line. And a good call by the line judge. It's tied at 20. Gracie Sari serving on the side out to Bigfork. Dugout. Lettingham spikes it. As 15, Wagner returns it right to the net for the 6-1 middle hitter for Bigfork. 21-20, Sari serving. Dugout, Libby. Rayome. Libby will get it across. Troyer, Howlett. Lettingham will on the block. Davey spikes it. Dug out by Rayome off the top of the net. We're going to say Bigfork was in the net. Tied at 21 apiece, side out. And number 6, Miley Rayome serving for Libby here in the third. Rayome. Troyer. Howlett going to set up Davey. Davey puts it across. Back corner where nobody is for Libby, and Addie Vincent can't get to it. And a nice placement as Piper Lee comes back. Nice placement there by Davey for Bigfork. They messed up the scoreboard. They got it wrong up there. Should be 22-21 Bigfork, not 22-21 Libby. And Troyer to serve. Now they fix it. Yeah, that point went to Bigfork because they were tied at 21. So 22-21. Troyer serve. An ace as Rayome can't handle it. Up 23-21. Try to close this one out from Libby, Montana. Troyer serve. Nice deep. Rayome. Over to Bigfork. Schlitt will get it. Howlett. Spike. Too strong by Piper Lee. Libby gets the side out within one at 23-22 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. And McElmurray, Lindy will serve. Dug out by Schlitt. Howlett. Davey, back corner. And she hits it out of bounds. We're tied at 23, and McElmurray serving. She served without the official blowing the whistle. A little early. This time the whistle blows. Gracie Sari. Howlett digs it out. Piper Lee back corner. Dug out by Libby. McElmurray. Libby will get it across. And dinking it across is Phoenix Vincent as Schlitt can't quite get to it. Game point for Libby, 24-23. And McElmurray serving for the Lady Loggers. Sorry. Piper Lee. Howlett will get it across for Bigfork. And set up. Blocked by Piper Lee. Out of play. No. Libby will save it. Sorry. Howlett. Davey spikes it in or kills it down the line. Back and forth. We're tied at 24. Schlitt will go out. Natalie Vick will come in. Tied at 24. Taylor Howlett to serve for the Valkyries. Trying to close this one out in the third. Nice deep serve. Dug out. Wagner. Vincent will get it across. Piper Lee gets it down for Libby. Libby will do. Dug out by Troyer. Davey. Sari gets it across. Nice save. Delmas. Back set. And killing it is Phoenix Vincent inside the end line. Side out to Libby. 25-24. And Molly Gotham to serve for the Lady Loggers. Up by one, trying to win this third one. Davey. Howlett back set to Davey. Davey with the spike. Dug out by Libby. Double hit. Vincent blocked in the middle. Blocked by Piper Lee at the net. Falls on Libby's side. We're tied at 25. here in the third. Meyer will come in for Gotham. And Joe Davy to serve, tied at 25. Oh, ace service as the libero, Addie Vincent, can't handle it into the net. Bigfork, game and match point here, 26-25. And Libby will take a timeout here in the third as Bigfork brings it back ahead, up 26-25. And I'll be back with the conclusion of this third one from Libby, Montana. All right, Ava Joe Davies serving for set and match point. Dug out by Vincent Libero. Delmas going to set up. Vincent ducks across. Sorry. Howlett. Natalie Vick into the net. Oh, they had her set up. Libby will get the side out, tied at 26. And Wagner to serve for Libby from the left side. Wagner service. Davy, Howlett, Piper Lee just gets it across. Libby, Delmas off the block, dug out by Wagner. Sorry, gets it across. And they're going to call a lift on Bigfork. So game point to Libby, 27-26 here in the third. Wagner serving. Wagner serve. Troyer. Sorry. Howlett will get it across. Dug out by Libby. Delmas going to set up. Vincent spike. Blocked. But on to Bigfork's side is Sorry. Tries to block the spike there. Phoenix Vincent. And Libby wins this one 28-26 here in the third. And we'll go to a fourth. From Libby, Montana's Bigfork tried to battle back and almost was able to pull that one. Had a game point a couple times. So we'll go to a fourth as it's 2-1. Bigfork leads here from Libby, Montana as the Valkyries are up 2-1 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. I'll be back after this timeout. Back in Libby, 2-1. Bigfork leads this one. We'll head to the fourth. And Bigfork will serve. It's Gracie Sorry for Bigfork trying to win this one here. Libby will dig it out. Delmas and McElmurray hits it. Dug out by Sorry. Howlett Davies gets it across. Libby saves it across. Troyer. And then McElmurray dig it out. Slit. Howlett Lettingham. Dug out by Libby. McElmurray will get across. Troyer. Howlett. Sorry. Oh, spikes it again. Gets it on the end line for point number 1. And 1-0 here in the fourth after winning the first two here. And Gracie Sorry serving for the Valkyries. Nice service dug out by Wagner. Delmas. Nice save by Schlitt. Davey gets it across. Libby. Spike. Off the block on the spike by number 6, Rayome. And she kills it off of Lettingham and drops in Bigfork side for a point. And number 16, Delmas, the setter, serving, tied at 1 apiece. Delmas serve. Sorry. Howlett Davey gets it across. Dug out by Delmas. Wagner. And too strong there by number 3, Gotham. Piper Lee will come in the front line. Lettingham will go and take a break. Troyer serving. Libby digs it out. McElmurray. Schlitt for Bigfork. Spike there by Davey. Libby trying to save it. Gets it across. Troyer. Howlett blocks it. Dug out by Gotham. Hits it over across and Sorry can't get to it. We're tied at 2. Side out to Libby as Rayome will serve for the Lady Loggers. Rayome. Deep. Oh, was going to be out. Troyer gets it. Piper Lee spikes it in. Off the set from Howlett. It looked close, so Schlitt will go out, and Vic will come in for Bigfork. Taylor Howlett serving for the Valkyries. Up 3-2. Service. Dug out by Vincent, the libero. Delmas. Spiked by Wagner. Dug out by Bigfork. Too strong there by Davey. And that was a nice dig by Gracie. Sorry. Howlett set her up, but Davey hit it just a bit deep. Tied at 3. McElmurray to serve. Gracie Sorry. Howlett Davey spikes it into the net. So Libby takes the lead 4-3 here on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard here in the fourth. 2-1, Bigfork leads overall. McElmurray. Piper lead. Dug out. Libby into the net, so point side out to Bigfork. Tied at 4. Ava Joe Davey to serve for the Valkyries. Service is short by Ava. That's unlike her. Put one in the net. 5-4 on the side out by Libby. Number 3, Gotham to serve for the Lady Loggers. And too strong. That one goes out this time. Lettingham comes out. Troyer comes out. Lettingham comes back in. And Piper leads to serve for Bigfork here in the fourth. 6-5 Bigfork leads. Dug out by Rayome. Vincent. Too strong on the Delmas set for Libby. Point to Bigfork 6-5 here on your Harvest Food scoreboard. Piper Lee serving. Nice serve. Hits the net and drops in. 7-5. They'll play to 25. The first 4 sets are 25. The fifth one would be to 15. Piper Lee to serve. Vincent. Off of Piper Lee, out of play. And side out point to Libby as Troyer comes back in for Piper Lee. And Wagner will serve from the left side for the Lady Loggers here, down 7-6 on your Montana Athletic Club scoreboard. Wagner's service. Didn't throw it high enough. Side out to Bigfork, 8-6er service right in the net. Schlitt will come in to serve this time for Natalie Vick, as I think coach is trying to find someone to be consistent on that serve. Schlitt gets it in. Dug out by Libby. Delmas. Block. Dug out by Libby. Lettingham gets it across. Dug out by Libby. Troyer. Howlett. Gracie, sorry. Dug out by Addie Vincent. Delmas. Rayome. Dug out by Davy. Howlett. Sorry. Dug out by Libby. Delmas. Vincent. Too strong by Phoenix. Vincent. Point to Bigfork, 9-6. Schlitt serving for the Valkyries here in the fourth. Libby being scrappy today. Spike it. Vincent spike into the net. Point for Bigfork, 10-6. As Schlitt continues to serve, they need to keep stretching this lead out. Do the Valkyries. Schlitt service. Nice. Off of Wagner, out of play out the backside towards the rim of the basket. And point for Bigfork, 11-6. Libby will take a timeout, and they'll have one more left here in the fourth. It's 11-6 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. The Valkyries lead here in the fourth after winning the first two and losing the third up 2-1. I'll be back after this timeout from Libby. All right. Schlitt continued to serve for Bigfork, up 11-6 here in the fourth. We're back here in Libby, Montana. Valkyries and Lady Loggers in volleyball action. Dug out by Libby. Delmas. Schlitt will dig it out on the spike. Sorry gets it across. Delmas. Vincent. Phoenix Vincent into the net. As Lettingham and Howlett go up. 12-6 now for Bigfork. Schlitt on a nice roll serving for the Valkyries. Dug out Libby. Delmas gets it across. Sorry, Howlett, back corner. Wagner. Delmas. Dug out by Schlitt. Oh, Davey puts it back across. Wagner can't quite get it across. Is 16 Delmas. It falls on Libby's side for a point for Bigfork. Up 13-6 now. And Schlitt continuing to serve for the Valkyries. Up by 7. Schlitt wide on the left side, out of play. McElmurray will come back in for Libby. And serving on the side out is Addie Gilden Vincent for Libby. Lefty too strong. She smokes it out the backside over the end line, and sorry, the side out to Bigfork will serve for the Valkyries. Up 14-7. Sorry, nice serve. Dug out by Wagner. Delmas. Blocked by Bigfork. Lettingham off the block. And a kill by Rayome. And Howlett can't get to it. Side out to Libby. Delmas. Riley Delmas for Libby to serve. Delmas. Service. Deep. Troyer. Howlett going to set up Davy. Davy at the spike. Off the block. Libby will dig it out. Vincent out of play. Looked like what stayed inside the flag, or the antenna, if you will. Libby will get it across. Davy. Lettingham. Spike. blocked. Howlett, Schlitt, Davy. Back corner off of Delmas. And point for Bigfork on the side out. Piper Lee back in. Lettingham out for Bigfork. 15-8 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Tessa Troyer serving for Bigfork. Libby will dig it out. Delmas, left hand spike there by Gotham, and a nice kill by Gotham, left-handed for Libby. Side out 15-9 here now on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard here in the fourth. Best of 5, you got to win 3. Valkyries have the advantage winning the first 2, up 2-1 here in the fourth. And Miley Rayom serving for Libby. Deep serve, Howlett. Davy dinks it across. Delmas. And McElmurray can't quite get to it to spike it. Goes into the net. And point for Bigfork. And side out as Taylor Howlett serving for the Valkyries. Deep serve. Dugout. Rayom. Spike by Gotham. Past the end line. Point for Bigfork. 17-9. Just missed that one. Does Gotham for Libby. Nice. Just a bit strong there by Taylor Howlett on the serve. Probably about 8 to 10 inches out. And McElmurray to serve, 17-10 on your Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard. Davy blocked. Howlett. Piper Lee with the spike. Piper Lee digs it out. They're going to call a lift on Bigfork. And point to Libby. 17-11 on the Bigfork Harvest Food scoreboard, as McElmurray will serve again for Libby, trailing by 6. Just over the net. Davy digs it out. Natalie Vick spikes it. Bigfork, Howlett, Piper Lee, McElmurray, Troyer. Spike. Nice kill there by Ava Jo Davy on the nice set there by Taylor Howlett. 18-11, up by 7. And Davy will serve for the Valkyries here in the fourth. Dugout. Wagner, Delmas, Gotham. Dugout by Davy. Howlett. Gets it across. Back. Davy. Howlett going to set up Piper Lee. Lee just gets it across. Off the hand of Delmas. And out of play. Point for Bigfork. Up 19-11 now here in the third. And Davy continuing to serve for Bigfork. Nice deep serve. Delmas getting across Vincent. Davy. Howlett. Spikes it. Kills it. Dug out by Libby. Gotham. Dug out by Howlett. Natalie Vick. Too strong by Natalie. And side out to Libby. 19-12 here in the fourth. And Gotham to serve. Return out of play on the short serve by Molly. Gotham. 19-13 on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. Service. Troyer. Howlett will set up Sorry with a spike off of Vincent into the net as Delmas can't handle it. And point side out to Bigfork. Lettingham will come back in. Troyer goes out. Piper Lee to serve. Meyer will come in for Gotham. For Libby, 20-13, 7-point lead here in the fourth. And Piper Lee to serve for Bigfork. Nice deep serve. Vincent Libero digs it out. Delmas. Wagner will get it across. And drops it over. Piper Lee can't get to it. Side out to Libby. Piper Lee will go out. Troyer comes in. And a substitution, Wagner will go out. Number 9, Allison Beatty to serve for Libby. 2014, Libby trails here on your Lake God scoreboard. Troyer, Howlett, sorry. Hits it out. Point to Libby, 20-15. And Beatty will serve again for Libby. Service, Troyer, Howlett, Davey from the backcourt gets it across. Libby will dig it out. Troyer digs it out. Back across to Libby. Delmas, Vincent, blocked by Lettingham, but drops on Bigfork side as Vic dives for it. Can't quite get to it. 20-16. Beatty serving. Davey, Howlett, sorry. That corner dug out by Libby. And hitting in the net is Rayom. So side out for Bigfork. Vic will go out, and Cassie Schlitt will come in. Wagner back in for Beatty for Libby. Bigfork up 21-16. Cassie Schlitt to serve. Gets it in. Dug out by Vincent Libero. Dumas. Vincent into the net by Phoenix. Point for Bigfork, 22-16 here in the fourth. Schlitt serving again for Bigfork. Nice deep serve. Vincent. And spike by Phoenix. Vincent on the set there by Rayom. And side out to Libby, 22-17. And Addie Gilden Vincent, the libero, to serve for the Lady Loggers, down by 5. Schlitt, Howlett, Troyer will get it across for Bigfork. McElmurray, Delmas, and trying to get it across was Rayom right there. Howlett and Lettingham on Bigfork side. Sorry, 23-17 serving. Sorry, down the line. Oh, hits the antenna. That's out of play. 23-18 side out to Libby as Gotham comes in, and Delmas to serve for Libby. Sorry, Howlett. Lettingham just gets it across. Dug out by Libby. They can't get it across. Communication issues between McElmurray and Rayom. And side out to Bigfork. Game point, match point, 24-18. Piper Lee comes back, and Troy to serve for Bigfork. Rayom. Vincent will get it across. Piper Lee. Howlett. Dug out by Damas. And the kill by Gotham is out of play. 25-18 here in the fourth. Bigfork wins this one in 4, 3-1 here on your Flathead Lake Lodge scoreboard. I'll be back with post-game. Wrap things up here from Libby, Montana, and try to get the coach and at least one player on the broadcast to interview him post-game. Be back after this timeout. Can you hear me?
I can,
Yeah, I got it right this time, huh?
yeah.
Well, welcome to the postgame show here as the Valkyries take this one 3-1 over the Libby Lady Loggers here in Libby. Postgame brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. What's keeping you from getting fit? Guest passes, personal training, Pilates 850 Holt Drive, and Bigfork 837-2582. Well, you took the first two, overall, you win it 25-17, 25-15, lose that third one, the battle, 26-28, and then 25-18 in the fourth. Talk about the team and how that all worked for you guys today.
I think we still have some kinks to work out, and we put together a rotation we haven't seen in a while. That new rotation with Sophie in the middle and Natalie on the right side with Cass in our back row, and so that was something new for us, and towards the end there, we figured it out a little bit more.
Well, it looked like early on, Sophia was her timing. That timing when he got to jump and make the spike and was hitting him just a little bit long. But then it seemed she got a few of them later on. I think she got that timing down, which was the difference.
It's really hard
of
to
not
be
playing.
left-handed anywhere but the right side.
I know.
It's really hard because the ball has to get to your left side, and it's difficult. So she's doing really good for coming back.
Well, yeah, her and Natalie are both left-handed, and I noticed for Libby they have a couple of lefties as well. So overall, stat-wise, what'd you guys have for the game?
Looks like we had 39 kills. Ava had 15. Gracie had 7. Sophia had 7. Lee had 6. Sophia had our highest hitting percentage. Let's see. Tessa led us with 4 aces. We served an 89. We like to serve above a 90. And so we'll work on that. And we pass a 1.6, which needs to go up. And then we dug a lot of volleyballs, spread them everywhere. 22 Davy, 22 Sorry, 24 Tess. And then, let's see, blocking. Sophia led us with 4.
Yeah, it seemed like that, especially that third game was really just Libby was being scrappy. They were not giving up. They just kept coming and coming. And the ball was just like moving at times. The points were just crazy between you two.
Yeah. I think one thing that we need to work on is being disciplined, just being more disciplined in how we play volleyball and making sure that we're not standing up and just watching the play and things like that. And that's one of the hardest things to teach in volleyball. It's like
moving and
just being
to the ball.
All their fundamentals they're very good at. It's just being disciplined and making sure that you're like staying involved in every single moment of every single second of every single set of games, all of it.
Well, because you never know when the ball's going to come towards you.
Exactly, and so it's just staying disciplined to stay ready, and we'll work on that.
I thought Cassie did a good job coming in and serving.
Yep.
First time I saw you changed her between her and Natalie, and then she served quite a few points in a row in that one set. I think it was the third. So she did a good job coming off the bench for you guys today.
Yeah.
So overall happy. Okay, another conference win. You moved to 6-4. Now everybody needs to show up for you guys coming up Saturday, senior night.
Please.
So if you're out there listening, make sure everybody gets there. We'll get underway at 1 o'clock with C Squad, followed by JV at 2:30, varsity about 4. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going up to Sioux Falls at 1 o'clock.
I'm
going to watch the girls play soccer.
Win soccer.
In the first half. And Matt will keep me advised, and I will make it down for senior night.
Absolutely.
It's only I don't want to drive that road now. At least this day because I totaled my car coming back from Columbia Falls a couple weeks ago. So no. Anyway, I don't want to bring that up. But anyway, it'll be daytime so I can make it.
Love it.
Back so I can watch
girls
soccer
sports.
and then and volleyball. So everybody come out and support as they take on the Browning Lady Indians on Saturday. So a great win for you guys today on the road and headed back.
Yay.
So I'll let you go, Coach. Thank you, and I'll talk to one of your players here.
Thank
you. Thank you, Ariel. We'll bring in Gracie Sorry for Bigfork. Gracie wears number 7. She's a 5'8" outside hitter, a junior for the Valkyries. Talk about your match against Libby. How you think that went and played? it looked like you were having fun out there. You guys were really working hard, especially win the first two. Then that third one was kind of back and forth. You almost had that, and then you take care of it, the business in the fourth.
Yeah, well, it's really fun. I have a good time out there. I feel like when we're all happy that it goes better. We do need to work on just like being disciplined, like Ariel said, but I think we played really well. Maybe just a few tweaks, but staying positive.
Well, you got to get. This is the time, And again, we talked about on the pregame with Ariel was you lose Piper Linson now. You got Taylor Howlett as your setter, and then you got Sophia back now, so you got to adjust to that so you can take care of business the rest of the season. So it'll set you up for the postseason.
Yeah, I think Taylor is like a really amazing setter, so I think we're good there. And Sophia's coming back pretty strong. I think that she pulled out from being like hurt and coming straight into it.
Yeah, it's tough and being 6'1", being a lefty, and then spraining your ankle. But you guys have Browning coming up on Saturday. You took care of them over there, 3-1. I was over there to watch that one as well. So I'm looking forward to you guys playing on Saturday. Everybody seemed like they played well today. You served well. Couple serves, a little bit long. You guys too strong eating those Wheaties or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, it's a little hard with the color of the flooring, I'd say, but depth perception is very often here.
Is that what it is right there? Because the floor is different in color and seeing those blue lines, picking up where you need to serve the ball?
Yeah, it's difficult to see the end line with it being so dark right there.
Okay, I'll take that. But you guys, not bad. I mean, just below 90, 89%, that's pretty good. But, of course, always things to work on for the next one. So you'll go back, you'll have practice tomorrow, and get ready for Saturday. We'll see you on Saturday. I know you guys will have to stay at the gym, but hopefully have good news reporting coming back on soccer before you guys start your match against the Lady Indians. I'll let you go so you can catch the bus and get out with the rest of them. But thanks for joining me on the post-game show here at Gracie Sari. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Well, Gracie Sari on the post-game here in Libby, Montana, as the Valkyries win this one 3-1. They win this 25-17, 25-15, 26-28, and 25-18. From Libby, Montana, that's your final here on the postgame, brought to you by the Montana Athletic Club. This is James LaFontaine, the voice of the Vikes and Vals, here from Libby, Montana. The Valkyries 3-1 moved to 6-4, 6-4 on the season, and we'll see you on Saturday as they take on the Lady Indians from Bigfork, Montana. Thank you for joining me on the broadcast out there. You guys have a good afternoon wherever you are, and we'll talk to you next time. The next broadcast will be next week as we take on the Polson Lady Pirates. It's scheduled for 7:15, pregame about 7 o'clock. It may start early depending on how the games go before that. So thanks for listening out there. Thank you, and good night from Libby, Montana. The final, the Valkyries win this one 3-1.